Patient is sitting. The forearm is supinated and the wrist is in neutral. The thumb is extended. All right, so with the thumb in extension, and we're looking at IP. I'm going to stabilize the wrist and the thumb, so I want to stabilize here because this is what we're looking at. The patient flexes the IP joint through full range of motion. Hold it there. Don't let me bend it. Awesome. Okay, so I'm just stabilizing, again, just like what we've been doing. I'm stabilizing just proximal. She does the movement. Don't let me push you up. Okay, piece of cake. Thumb, MCP, flexion, okay. Uh-oh, I did that. Because you guys were in the other room and I didn't want anybody to
come in here and have their way with our
with your book
wallets.
bags. It could have been some good stuff. I should have started that.
Take it.
Uh-oh. She's
You would've
got
got
all of that on recording.
On that one too.
MCP flexion. Start position. Patient is sitting. The forearm is supinated. The wrist is in neutral. Thumb is extended and adducted. So this time, you're going to stay in this position. And MCP movement. The patient flexes the MCP while maintaining IP extension. So you're going to flex this, but I want you to keep this straight. Okay. Stop for a second. Flex it just like that. I just want you to bend this joint. I want you to keep this straight. Okay, there you go. Try to keep that straight. Don't let me push it back up. Okay. You try to keep that straight. Can you keep that? There you go. Hold it right there. Hold it. Hold it. There you go. That's what I want.
You really have to think about that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's MCP, flexion. Thumb, IP, back up here, extension, so that means we're going to have to start in flexion, is what it's telling me. Patient is sitting, forearm is in mid position, the wrist is in neutral, the thumb is adducted with MCP joint is extended, and the IP joint is flexed. So this is staying like that, that's staying like that. And then it says the patient extends the IP, so I want you to just straighten that. Don't let me push it back down. Awesome. Perfect. I'm going to do it again. This is what it looks like. Straighten it. Don't let me push it back down. Okay. Thumb, MCP, extension. Means we're going to have to start in flexion. The patient is sitting. The forearm is in mid position or slightly pronated. The thumb, MCP, and IP are flexed. So this is where we are. I'm going to stabilize the CMC. The patient extends the MCP joint of the thumb while maintaining slight flexion of the IP. So I want you to straighten this. Straighten it. Okay. Don't let me push it back down. Okay. And then thumb. For thumb we have radial abduction and palmar abduction. Radial will be our start position. The patient is sitting, the forearm is in supination, the wrist is neutral, the thumb is adducted against the volar aspect of the index finger. Movement, the patient abducts the thumb in a radial direction through full range of motion. The thumb is taken not off the palm. For radial, we're coming out this way. This is radial abduction. So if you look at it like this, you're coming up, okay? Yeah. Okay. So what I want you to do is bring it out and don't let me push it back in. Hold it there. Excellent. And then our so that's radial abduction, coming off radially. And this next one, we're going to come off the palm.
These pictures are wrong. Yeah, like I'm having a hard time with this picture.
I'm having a hard time with the background of those pictures. Yeah, it really isn't. It's coming off, it's just coming off radially. This next one, we're going to do palmar, where it's coming up off the palm, and we're going to go straight up. Radially,
So this is radial,
and
this
that's
is
palm.
palm.
Correct.
Radial would go toward the radius,
Right.
palm would come up
Off the
off
palm.
Can I see the radial?
Radial.
So yeah, and where are you being resistance?
So, what are we looking at? We're looking at radial abduction. So you're going to bring it out, and I'm applying resistance here. Don't let me push it back in. So I'm applying my resistance here.
And this really does.
This is
very,
extension. Yeah.
I mean, I'm really feeling this.
Where it is. Okay. And I think this is our last. No, that's not. I'm lying to you. Thumb palmar abduction. Start position. Patient sitting. Your forearm is in supination, the wrist is in neutral, the thumb is adducted against the volar aspect of the index finger. I'm going to stabilize the wrist in the second metacarpal. And the movement, the patient abducts the thumb through full range of motion. The thumb is taken away at a right angle from the index finger. So she's coming up and off the palm. Okay, and then it says that my resistance location is applied on the lateral aspect of the proximal phalanx. So I'm applying resistance here. Don't let me push you back down. Great.
That hurt, by the way.
Did it? Sorry, by the way. Okay. Thumb, you're probably going to have a sore forearm.
That hurt right there.
She's a little girl.
Yeah, I know.
What'd you say?
What are you going to do? Thumb adduction. This is the adductor pollicus. Start position, patient is sitting, the forearm is supinated, the wrist is in neutral, and the fingers are extended. The MCP and IP joints of the thumb are flexed, and the thumb is in palmar abduction. That's right. Okay, so for this one, I want you to abduct it. So she's up off the palm like that, okay? Because what we're looking at is adduction. I want you to bring your thumb down towards your index finger. Hold it there and don't let me bring it back up. And then I'm trying to apply resistance back toward abduction. Okay. My
Thumb
favorite-
wrestle.
My favorite is thumb opposition. Oh, we did this. I did this one with you yesterday. So for thumb opposition, she's going to oppose the last finger and her thumb. And I'm going to apply resistance. Go ahead and do it. I'm going to apply resistance here and here to try to separate. Or I can also go like that and try to separate. That's it. And I'm stabilizing, right? I'm not just doing, oh.
Right.
Oh. Oh. Look over here.
Actually, I feel like the gravity eliminated and
No.
gravity